William Howard Taft. The early life of William Howard Taft. He was born September 15, 1857 in Cincinnati. The Taft family was not wealthy, living in a modest home in the suburb. His father, also Taft, was an American jurist diploma, and his mother, Louisa Maria Taft, was the second wife of Apostle Taft. The education of William Howard Taft. He attended Woodward High School in Cincinnati and Yale College, which he attended in 1874. The heavyset Taft was popular. In 1878, Taft graduated second in his class out of 121. He attended Cincinnati Law School and graduated with Bachelor of Laws in 1880. The professional career of William Howard Taft. In October 1880, Taft was appointed assistant prosecutor for Hamilton County and took office the following January. He resigned in January 1882 after President Chester Arthur appointed him Collector of Internal Review for Orleans First District, an area centered on Cincinnati. Presidential appointment of William Howard Taft. In total, Taft appointed 57 Article III federal judges, including 5 justices to the Supreme Court of the United States and the elevation of sitting associate justice to Chief Justice, 13 judges to the United States Courts of Appeals, and 38 judges to the United District Courts. He spoke of the need for reduction of the 1897 dignity traffic, for antitrust reform, and for continued advancement of Philippines toward full self-government. Landmark cases of William Howard Taft. Plaza, Puerto Rico, 1922. A Supreme Court case where the court held that some provisions of the United States Constitution were not applicable to territories which were not incorporated into the Union. Battery Dressy Furniture Co., 1922. Interesting facts of William Howard Taft. At over 330 pounds, Taft was the heaviest president. William Taft was the first president to be buried in Arlington National Cemetery. Taft was the first president to own a car. He actually converted the White House stables into a garage. The days of William Howard Taft. He died on March 8, 1930. And after 3 days following his death, on March 11, he became the first president and the first member of the Supreme Court to be buried at Arlington National Cemetery.
Powell, Alabama. There are 9 black men and 2 white women involved in this case. There are Waynes, Powell, Norris, Orrin, Robertson, Parson, Andrew, Lauren, and Williams. Two white women are Ruby and Victory. This case argued February 30, 1932, and decided November 7, 1932. This case originated from Alabama Supreme Court. A group of young black men, 7 white men, and 2 white women had a conflict on the tree. Afterwards, this woman accused the blacks of rape, but a woman later withdrew her claim. With the exception of 13 years old Roy, all defendants were sentenced to death. Powell waited for the trial, but the court didn't ask if they had a defense lawyer or ask if they could hear a lawyer. And also, they didn't ask if they would like the court to assign defense lawyer to them. Their lawyers just went to court after they were convicted. These lawyers did not live locally and did not have time to connect their family and friends. If the court postpones a period of time, the Powell and their lawyers will debate for them in court. The Powell v. Alabama. The U.S. Supreme Court dismissed a black man for allegedly raping 2 white women. This case established the principle that the defendants of the death penalty cannot be deprived of the criminal case in the United States.